Fabian of Scotland Yard. Drury Lane Theatre, once made famous by Nell Gwynn, the favourite actress of King Charles II. 4 theatres have stood on this site since 1663, the present one being built in 1812. Not far away, in Lincoln's Inn Fields, is the site of her home, where she lived in 1650, at number 58. Here she was the toast of the town, entertaining Charles II and his courtiers. Nell Gwynn recently returned to her old neighbourhood through a diamond, part of a priceless collection. This was one of the most important exhibitions of rare jewels since before the war. It attracted people from all parts of Europe, all kinds of people. The diamond, cut in 1660, was known as Nell Gwynn's tear, for it was the king's gift to her before they parted company, and he turned his affections elsewhere. Its value was beyond price.
This is a fraud. This isn't the Nell Gwynn diamond. This is a fake. I have proof.
In a nation's war on crime, Scotland Yard is the brain of Great Britain's man-hunting machine. Routine, detail, science, and tenacity. These are the weapons used by squads of highly trained men. Men like former Inspector Robert Fabian, hailed by the press as one of England's greatest detectives.
He sent for the police at once. The matter came to me. I am Detective Inspector Fabian of Scotland Yard. We were at the gallery within half an hour of the incident. The manager believed that the woman, who called Nell Gwynn's diamond a fraud, was deranged, might return and become violent. He swore the diamond was the original. He had records of ownership back into the 17th century. The Yard phoned to say that some woman had just called in and talked hysterically about the art gallery's diamond. She claimed that she owned the genuine piece of jewelry. At that very moment, on the other side of London, at the shop of Jeremiah Rugeley, a dealer in rare stamps and coins.
Mr. Rugeley?
Yes, madam?
I demand my money back. You can't swindle me.
Swindle?
How can there be 2 Nell Gwynn tears? Either the one on exhibition is a fake or the one you sold me is a fake.
I sold you nothing.
Oh, so now you deny it.
I never saw you before in my life.
Very well. Just as I expected. I'll take other measures to recover my property. You and Nicholas Bardwell, you'll hear from me.
Wait, who are you? I demand an explanation. She's out of her mind. I'll soon put a stop to that. By the time I got back to the Yard, the incident in Rugeley's store had been reported by him to the police. Stamp dealer didn't get the name of the woman. Swears he never knew her.
And therefore you didn't sell her anything?
Well-dressed woman. Rugeley describes her as a lady. Now, why should such a woman create these scenes?
A mental case, probably. Rugeley really phoned to ask for police protection.
Good reputations are always at the mercy of these people. You know what? We've only got the art gallery's word for it, that their Nell Gwynn tear's the real thing.
Where are you going, sir?
Going to get some very special information from a pal of mine. Nicholas Bardwell had helped me on other cases involving rare antiquities. He was a wealthy connoisseur and art collector. His fund of specialized knowledge was enormous.
Oh, it's some sort of confidence game. The Nell Gwynn tear diamond has been known and authenticated for 300 years. I myself saw it once in Paris in 1930. The Duc de Mornel owned it then. Exquisite. Charles II was very generous to his girlfriends, even when he kissed them goodbye.
Then you haven't heard of the original tear since 1930?
Well, I never actually saw it again, though I heard it had changed hands twice. It's too well known for agents to attempt to sell imitations under the counter. Only a fool would try that.
Yes, but there are collectors who buy a treasure knowing that it was stolen and then say nothing when they discover they've been swindled.
Oh, that's true, but your woman isn't one of them. She talks.
And from the description, you just don't know her.
Oh, I can't say that I do. Though I'm very disturbed at her mentioning me that way.
Oh, the woman's a psycho. You've got nothing to worry about.
There's my good name.
You're collecting these now?
Oh, it must have been left by one of my dinner guests last night.
Well, thanks for all your help.
Not at all. I enjoy these visits of yours, Fabian.
So do I.
Come around any time. Very decent fellow, old Fabian.
I don't see why I couldn't have met him. Anyone would think you were ashamed of me, Nick.
Oh, Doris, my dear. You know that I don't like to mix business with the more pleasant aspects of daily living.
Oh, don't turn on the charm. I don't believe in it anymore.
You left your bag here last night.
You're going to France to get rid of me, aren't you?
I thought we'd just settled all this. I've got to go. On business.
What's her name?
My dear Doris, how can I make you believe that I'm very happy with you? You've no cause for jealousy. I'm deeply grateful for your friendship.
It's just talk, words. You spin them out so easily for everybody. But it doesn't convince me anymore. I thought you wanted to marry me.
My dear, we've discussed all this. I'd simply be a burden to you.
Oh, stop lying. You're afraid to tell me the truth.
Oh, Doris,
Well,
please.
it won't work. You can't brush me off so easily. I won't let you.
Doris Tedford lived well, having inherited a substantial estate from her father. She shared an apartment with her sister, Janet.
So he was angry when the policeman noticed your handbag. That's good. That gives me an idea. Another way to get things going in our direction. We've waited so long for it. We must make it work.
Yes. Yes, I suppose we must.
I'm glad you were sensible and took my advice about Bardwell.
Yes, it wasn't too difficult. Bardwell's a swine.
Good. I was beginning to think you'd fallen for him.
Oh, don't be ridiculous, Janet.
It's been wonderful for me having him take an interest in you. Now I can describe every inch of his study, his living room, his dining room. I can convince people that I've actually been there.
Are you sure it'll work? Bardwell's no fool. You'll never bluff him.
I can and I will. When I'm through with him, he'll do as I ask. I want you to show this to the police.
I can't drag Bardwell into it.
Why not? You just...
I want to get back at him, but not this way. If anything went wrong, it might ruin him.
What if it does?
Oh, Janet, how can you be so vindictive?
Vindictive? So you have fallen for him. You set him up for me, and now you want to go back on your word. I thought Father's memory meant more to you than that. I thought you loved him.
Oh, please don't. You know I'm only in this for Father's sake. Bardwell means nothing to me.
Father was swindled years ago when he bought this. We're going to get his money back.
All right. I promised I'd help.
And call Scotland Yard. You know the story to tell them.
I'm so frightened, Mr. Fabian. Janet, my sister, she's been robbed.
Mm-hmm. You say your sister bought this a week ago. Who sold it to her?
She wouldn't tell me, but I know she's been swindled.
Miss Tedford, did your sister have an expert opinion before buying this?
Yes, but she wouldn't tell me about that either. She was so eager to have it. She refused to be disillusioned.
I'd like to take this to the crime lab for analysis, if I may.
All right. I'll do anything to help recover her money.
Well, we'll do what we can to help you. Good day.
Good day.
Oh, yes, the Tedford diamond is remarkably like Nell Gwyn's, but modern microphotography permits us to fingerprint precious stones by measuring their hidden blemishes. Now, here, yes, in Nell Gwyn's diamond, bubbles and fissures, invisible to the eye or jeweler's glass, become evident. They're the stone's fingerprints, and are on record since 1925. But the defects in the stone presented by Doris Tedford are obviously different. By using the micrometric scale, distances between minute defects are accurately measured. That guarantees positive identification.
But those two stones are awfully alike, aren't they?
Yes, but not exactly alike. The Tedford stone's evidently been matched very carefully by an expert, and it's worth plenty, about £10,000.
What?
Oh, yes. And it's been cut by a master craftsman.
Do you mean that Janet Tedford is being swindled by a diamond worth £10,000?
But we don't know how much more she's paying for it. You may be up against a crook who's willing to invest $10,000 to reap $50,000.
I refuse to discuss the matter, and I insist on an explanation. How did you get hold of my property?
I'm not privileged to tell you that, Miss Tedford.
I intend to find out.
I gave it him.
How dare you?
Janet, you're being robbed.
You did it out of sheer spite.
You know, of course, that this isn't the genuine Nell Gwyn diamond.
Nonsense.
I can prove it. We need your cooperation in tracking down the swindler.
It is real. You're trying to trap me.
I want proof of purchase.
I'll handle this my way.
Who sold it to you?
I refuse to tell you.
Miss Tedford, in dealing with fraud, we need the victim's cooperation.
I shall talk to you only through my solicitor.
As you wish. Is that yours, Miss Tedford?
Yes, it is.
Did you by any chance go to Nicholas Bardwell and consult him about this diamond?
No, he isn't involved.
Did he tell you that the stone was authentic?
Don't answer, Janet. You don't have to.
I went to Mr. Bardwell for advice. He assured me that the Nell Gwyn tear I'd bought was the authentic tear. My sister was present. She was a witness. Mr. Rugeley negotiated the purchase for me.
I see. Thank you.
I don't know what to say, Fabian. This accusation, it's incredible. Like a nightmare.
Then you didn't give Janet Tedford an appraisal of her diamond?
Of course not. How could I? I've never even met her. Whatever she may say, she's not been in this house before.
Well, she gives a very accurate description.
Yes, I know. That's what's so bewildering.
No. Possibly her sister, Doris, told her about the place. Oh, they're in this together, you know.
Oh, no, Fabian. I'll not believe that. Whatever her sister's up to, Doris has no part of it.
Janet Tedford says that Doris was here, in this room, when you told Janet that her diamond was the genuine historic piece.
Surely Doris didn't confirm that.
I'm afraid she did, Bardwell. Though, I must say, reluctantly.
But then she was forced to do it. Oh, I admit that Doris has been here many times. She's a very great friend. I'm devoted to her.
You know, Bardwell, this could be a setup to take you to the cleaners. Extortion.
Oh, no. The pattern's all wrong. That type always threatens before going to the police. I've had no threats, no warnings. Only this thunderbolt.
Yeah. Janet Tedford also signed a complaint against Rugeley. We've got to question him now on suspicion of fraud.
Oh, it's incredible. This woman is trying to wreck honorable reputations for some strange reason of her own. It frightens me.
Now, don't you worry, Bardwell. Your reputation is your best defense. I'll let myself out. Armed with a warrant, in case it was needed, we went to Jeremiah Rugeley's shop to question him.
Mr. Fabian, what can I do to refute this awful woman? Why do the police believe her? What is her proof?
We're merely asking questions to test her story.
I'm innocent. I never sold her anything. I swear it.
Did you ever sell a diamond or act in the sale of a diamond alleging it to be Nell Gwyn's tear?
No.
Oh, what?
It's a sort of a workshop back there, sir. Equipment for melting and molding metals. A lot of old postage stamps have just been burnt. I found a number of these in the melting pot. It had just been lit.
Dies for making coins. Now, why would a dealer in rare coins make them, too?
I should say he'd been making counterfeits of the old stuff.
How do you explain these, Mr. Rugeley?
You wouldn't understand. I refuse to say anything more before speaking with my lawyer.
Very well, then. I must ask you to come with me.
I'm so glad you came back, my dear. I hated to see you go away like that.
You'll never forgive me.
Oh, of course I will. It's already forgotten.
Yes, but you don't know what I've done. I came to warn you.
About what? Your sister's stupid accusations? Fabian's been here already. I know you had nothing to do with that.
But I did. Oh, Nick, you must get away.
From what? My dear, you're trembling. Here, sit down. What's troubling you, my dear?
Oh, I hate myself.
Well, we all feel like that at times. Tell me everything. I have complete faith in you, Doris.
My father, Stuart Tedford, knew you years ago. I remember him talking about your wonderful collection. How he envied you all your knowledge of rare and beautiful things.
So you are Stuart Tedford's daughter?
Yes, I thought you knew. When he died, his collection was worth less than half what he paid for it. He'd been sold so many imitations and fake pieces.
That can happen to anybody.
He owned, or rather he thought he owned, Nell Gwyn's tear. But it wasn't the real thing. We that is Janet and I, knew that he got it through Jeremiah Rugeley.
Rugeley? But he wouldn't sell anybody a fake.
Oh, yes, that's what our lawyer said. He told us we had no case. Oh, please try to understand. We were such a close family. We'd have done anything to help each other. Janet was determined to get some sort of revenge. Now, your name has been mentioned.
Mine? But in what connection?
Father said that you'd assured him that the diamond was authentic.
Why, he was mistaken.
Now they're holding Rugeley at the yard.
But I can't understand it. Rugeley having this in his possession, in his shop, convicts him.
It's a windfall for us, sir. All this stuff in his place. It's obvious he was making counterfeit rare coins. Stamps too, probably.
You know what this is, don't you?
It's a die for making a coin.
Very special one. For making the king's hat. Remember the case? We never did find out who made the die.
The gold coin from the time of King James I.
Mm-hmm. It's a very old one. Plenty of discoloration. You had this processed for fingerprints?
Yes, they're checking results now.
Fabian. Oh, yes. Oh, that's pretty quick work. Who? Are you positive? Checked with War Office records, sir? Okay. That's good enough for me. The fingerprint squad found a print on that die. It was made by a greasy finger. A friend of mine held it in his hand. Pick up Nicholas Bardwell and bring him in. But Bardwell was not at home, and he did not return during the night. Unaware of Doris's visit to him, I waited from morning to see the Tedford sisters again.
And I've decided not to prosecute Mr. Bardwell or Mr. Rugeley.
But you've accused them.
Shall we say I don't care for the embarrassment of a trial?
You told us that you paid Rugeley £2,000 against a total price of $20,000.
We can afford to sacrifice that, can't we, Doris? Rather than drag Father's name through a court.
I see. Well, that forces me to a conclusion. May I see that diamond again, please?
You may not.
Because you haven't got it. Bardwell has been here and bought it back from you for £10,000 or whatever you demanded of him.
I refuse to answer any more of your insulting questions.
He thinks that he can protect his reputation that way. But he's as deep in this as Rugeley. They're both linked together.
No, he isn't a swindler.
I'd give anything to believe that. But the facts prove otherwise. He's been endorsing fake stamps and coins for years.
Janet, be careful. He's only saying that to trap you.
We might never have caught up with Bardwell if you two hadn't tried to blackmail him.
Blackmail?
You used the police to drive him into a corner, and when you've got what you wanted, you want to now drop the complaint.
Blackmail? That's slander.
Yes, well, you won't use the police for that. Get your things, both of you. I'm taking you to the yard.
Well, how do you figure out the next move? Bardwell's vanished, and Rugeley and the Tedford women won't talk. They just sit in the question rooms and fill them with cigarette smoke. Unless someone talks, we've got no solid case to put before the magistrate. The women say that they weren't injured. Therefore, they've no reason to sign a complaint for fraud. And without a complaint, where are we?
Janet Tedford was bought off. I should say by Bardwell. That's the way she wanted it.
Well, we can't prove that.
Seeking some kind of revenge, she stepped into crime herself. Blackmail. And she won't get away with it.
She's doing very nicely at the moment.
She won't get away with it. Fabian here. Yes? What name, please? A lawyer in Lincoln's Inn wanted to meet me, talk to me on behalf of Nicholas Bardwell. He guaranteed that my friend would be present to explain everything. The lawyer, a reputable man, had been misled into bargaining with the police to drop the matter on the ground that we had no case against Bardwell. Janet Tedford had assured him that she had no reason to prosecute, and therefore no crime had been committed.
Gentlemen, you must realize this.
We have proof that Bardwell expertised other fakes sold by Rugeley. His fingerprints appear on criminal evidence.
Fingerprints?
Yes, and he might still be at the game if he hadn't been exposed in a blackmail scheme.
Blackmail? But I'm sure Mr. Bardwell can explain his predicament.
Where is he?
He's waiting in the other room. I'll ask him to come in. Oh, dear, this is far beyond me. Mr. Bardwell?
He's gone.
He was there when you arrived.
Wyatt, phone the yard. Tell them to pick him up in a 246. A glimpse of Bardwell's face and the taxi's number were a lucky break. I contacted the radio room at the yard to alert all police cars. They moved into the district swiftly to head off the biggest art forger of modern times. A man answering Bardwell's description had been seen on the Thames embankment, but he'd vanished. It had to be by the river, a sightseeing boat. Bardwell was a hunted man in the city that he loved. The things of beauty that meant so much to him could never be his again. Before passing under Tower Bridge, Bardwell faced danger. The water bus had to stop at the pier for the Tower of London, once a dreaded prison.
All my life I've dreaded hearing the formal caution and charge. Don't say it, Fabian. I'd rather not hear it from you.
I'm terribly sorry, Bardwell.
It's all right. You know, it's funny how a passion for beautiful things, which ought to ennoble a man, could destroy him. I used to have a gift for copying beauty. I could never create it. Those copies of rare coins and stamps and jewels I made 20 years ago, I lived by faking them. Since I became an expert, I've been in the strange position of appraising as genuine my own counterfeits.
Bardwell, I must caution you.
Yes, I know. But one thing, Fabian. Doris Tedford. She had no part in her sister's schemes or mine. You must believe that. I swear it, please.
Come along, Nicholas.
Inspector Fabian was played by Bruce Seaton. Now, let us meet the real Bob Fabian, former superintendent of detectives at Scotland Yard, the man called England's greatest detective.
It is never easy to send an old friend to prison, but the law rises above friendship. As for Janet Tedford, she also went to prison for trying to make Scotland Yard an instrument of revenge.